Hi everyone, my name is Stas, and today I'm going to tell you about the plot of the 2014 film called Prison Bait, in which a young girl is forced to use her beautiful body to survive in prison.
There you go. This is fun. This is gonna be fun.
The film begins by introducing the main character, a young girl. Her name is Anna Nix, and she plays the cello beautifully. Suddenly, her drunk stepfather appears in her room and decides to interrupt her playing with a powerful slap. The violence is replaced by harassment. The fragile Anna tries to resist. She pushes the attacker away with her foot, causing the man to fall onto the nightstand and break a vase, with the shards embedding in his throat, which leads to his instant death. The girl is awaiting trial. At the hearing, she honestly claims self-defense. But because of the testimony of her mother, who decided to whitewash her husband, her words were questioned. As a result, Anna is sentenced to imprisonment in a women's maximum security prison for minors for a period of over 4 years. Arriving at the prison with the other prisoners, Anna is processed and then given an orange uniform. The prison warden, whose name is Frank, welcomes the new arrivals and states that they must all strictly follow the guard's orders. Otherwise, there will be punishment. Anna is taken to a cell that she will share with another inmate named Ginny. She seems withdrawn and not dangerous at all. It soon becomes clear that Anna's cellmate has been here for 5.5 years. The next day, during a walk, Anna meets Cody, the leader of one of the gangs in the prison. An aggressive brunette gives the newcomer some advice, including being polite and cautious. In the cafeteria, Cody approaches Anna again and invites her to join him, pointing out that many people here are quite hostile. Anna refuses and asks to be left alone. After a while, Cody and her girls catch Anna while she's working. They take her to the storage room and then brutally beat her for her recent public refusal to be with them. After getting injured, Anna ends up in the infirmary where she meets the nurse, Jane. The woman advises Anna to gain the support of the prison warden. Without thinking for long, Anna heads to Frank. Once in his office, she asks the man to protect her from violence. Frank states that the only way to avoid conflicts is to stay in solitary confinement, but the conditions there are extremely harsh. A little later, the warden offers another solution to the problem, but not for free.
It's just sort of like, just take care of me.
Anna refuses this offer and then leaves. Her cell, there she meets Ginny, who decides to comfort her with words. First in a figurative sense and then literally. After a while, Anna, along with other inmates, attends a literacy class, during which a dark-skinned girl stares at her intently. That same day, during the walk, she confronts Anna, threatening her with violence.
It's good, bitch. I'ma cut you up so fucking good.
Realizing that she can't last long here without outside support, Anna decides to reach out to Cody for help. As she approaches the right group of girls, one of them steps in her way. A scuffle breaks out, during which Nix stands her ground quite bravely. That's enough for Cody to accept her into her gang. A little later, they bring her to a common room where there's a TV, alcohol, and illegal substances. To Anna's question, where does all this come from? Cody replies that it's their payment for certain services to the prison guards. Cody gives Anna her first assignment to teach a lesson to the black inmate who has been bothering her. The gang plans to back up the newcomer so that no one intervenes, and they also want to record it on their phones. Without thinking twice, Anna carries out the task and attacks her tormentor. Soon the guards arrive and break up the fight. Nix, as the instigator of the fight, receives a harsh punishment. They strip her naked and then throw her into a cold, solitary cell for 2 weeks. A few days later, Frank invites the girl for a conversation. The concerned prison warden promises Anna to spare her from further punishment if she completes a small task.
You're gonna give me the best blowjob you've ever given.
After the punishment is lifted, Anna gets a symbolic tattoo. A few days later, Anna's mother visits her, still not believing her daughter's words. The dialogue ends with a heated argument and a slap from the unstable woman. The next day, the gang of black girls decides to take revenge for their sister and attacks Cody's gang. No one was seriously injured because the guards managed to break it up very quickly. Since Anna was on probation after the previous incident, they take her back to Frank. The man gets Anna high and then offers her a new deal.
You take care of me now. And this little incident that you did, it's not gonna go anywhere near your record. Just 1 second here. You gotta be safe nowadays,
When Nix returns to the cell and tries to talk to Ginny, she pulls away from her because of her drugged state. A serious fight breaks out between the cellmates. Anna is losing her nerves, and she starts using drugs more and more often. The girl is becoming so problematic that Cody cuts off her access to the common area. Anna tries to make up with Ginny again, but she refuses to talk to her. Experiencing withdrawal but having no access to weed, Anna turns to heroin. As soon as Cody finds out about this, she immediately kicks the newcomer out of her gang. Learning that Anna is left unprotected, the black bully immediately decides to set up an unfair revenge. The broken and beaten girl is becoming more and more addicted to hard drugs. She experiences intense hallucinations, and thoughts of self-destruction start to take root in her mind. After a while, Nix attacks her arch enemy again, and provokes a new mess brawl. In the end, she finds herself naked in a solitary cell again. A few days pass, the girl can't stand her life anymore. Breaks a plastic food tray and with a shard, tries to take her own life. A passing guard who peeked into Anna's cell immediately saves her. After a while, the girl comes to an ward for particularly dangerous psych patients. After some examinations, Anna is moved to a more comfortable room where she asks to meet with her mother. A few days later, Anna's mother arrives at the psychiatric ward, having finally taken her daughter's side and asked for her forgiveness. A few more days pass. Frank transfers Nix back to her prison cell, where the first thing she does is erase the tattoo that Cody gave her. Having pulled herself together and overcome the withdrawal, Anna also makes peace with Ginny. During her next visit to the cafeteria, Anna faces bullying. After a while, the prison warden invites Anna to one of the storage rooms, where he greets her with an old cello. He allows her to play, on the condition that she performs at the annual talent show among the inmates. One evening, Anna is attacked by Cody and her gang. After discovering that the tattoo she got was covered up, the leader of the group cuts off Anna's face, and then steps on her fingers so she can't play the musical instrument. When Frank comes to the prison hospital to talk to Nix, she rats out Cody completely. A little later, the girl tells Nurse Jane the whole truth about the prison warden, not realizing that Frank has access to cameras almost everywhere. Jane promises Anna help.
My sister's husband works for the governor. If I can get to him, we can bring the bastard down before he ever finds out.
A couple of days later, the inmates, acting on Frank's orders, attack Jane with a message to keep her mouth shut. The nurse fearlessly visits the warden's office and promises him a whole lot of trouble. But as soon as Jane leaves the office, Frank orders Cody to take her out. Anna performs successfully at the talent show, after which Frank approaches her, and he states that her parole hearing will take place next month. The warden offers to put in a good word for her if she lies down for him again. When Anna tells Ginny about the chance to get out of prison, Ginny advises her not to trust Frank because he constantly lies. After receiving the notice about the upcoming hearing, Nix decides to play it safe and turns to Cody for help. After hearing Anna's plan, the gang leader gives her his phone, which she can use to record evidence of Frank's crimes. During her next visit to the warden's office, she secretly records the entire process on her phone's camera. The next day, Anna attends the hearing of her case. The judges, after listening to the girl's speech, give the final word to the warden. Frank, breaking all agreements with Anna, claims that she is a flagrant violator of the rules and a regular participant in drugs. The commission, listening to his words, denies Anna's parole. But before leaving the hearing, she takes out her phone.
Before you lock me away again, I'd like you to see what your trusted warden does behind closed doors.
The commission members, after watching the video, are in complete shock. Frank is immediately arrested and a criminal case is opened against him. During the next hearing, the commission grants Anna early release. After getting out of prison, the girl meets her mother, who is very happy to see her. After a while, Anna Nix, dressed in a beautiful dress, plays the cello in front of a crowd of captivated people. Despite the abundance of explicit moments, this film tells a very heavy story about how prison can ruin the life of an innocent person. The ending of the film seems like an unnatural happy ending, but considering what Anna Nix went through, it fits quite well here. At the time of this recap, the film has a rating of points on IMDB. How would you rate this film? Be sure to write your thoughts in the comments. That brings us to the end of our video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found it interesting, then definitely support this video with a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our new episodes. Well, that was Stas, who is already preparing a brief recap for you. Stay healthy, watch only good movies, and play only good games. Good luck to everyone and goodbye.